this is Samantha coming back at you again on my YouTube channel, and happy Monday. I have a cure today for the Monday blues. I am working on card number 13 for my card a day in May, and just a reminder, tomorrow I'll be 2 weeks in. Yay! So I just want to give you a quick reminder of what I've been doing. May 1st card, May 2nd card, May 3rd card, May 4th card, my May 5th cards, which are these cute little mini cards. 6 of them, as a matter of fact. My May 6th card, May 7th, May 8th, May 9th, May 10th, and from this weekend, May 11th, and lastly, May 12th. So today, I am going to be working on a card using my Winnie the Pooh cartridge. And I have a lot of these Disney type cartridges, or just special characters like Hello Kitty, Mickey Mouse, things of that nature. And I never really get a chance to do anything with them. I bought them mostly for scrapbooking, but I thought, how cute would it be to make a card with them? So today I'm going to use Eeyore, and he is found on page 52. I'm going to do the one where he's sitting down. You can see right there. And what's going to be cool about this card is I am actually going to use a piece of plastic. Hopefully you can see that. This plastic actually comes from the packaging from Cricut cartridges. I hold on to all of these, and in my head I'm thinking, oh, I could use them for something. So today I thought, oh, how cute would it be to make a card with a window using this little plastic from a Cricut cartridge. So I've cut it down to size, and what's going to happen is I'm going to have a circle and have Eeyore peek through the circle of the card. Hopefully that makes sense. I have 3 different sentiments. I haven't decided which one I'm going to use yet because I don't know what kind of card I need. But when I think about Eeyore, I think of something sweet like either miss you, thinking of you, or I love you. So it's going to be one of these sentiments. Going to kind of play around with it and see which one I'm going to use. I'm also going to be applying a faux stitching because I've showed you how I do real stitching. So today I want to show you how I do a faux stitching. So this is a white Jelly Roll Sakura pen. Going to be using that today. Also going to be using some Hot Fix crystals again. And my 2 pieces of pattern paper, purples to kind of match Eeyore. And these, actually, I have no idea where I got these from. I have no idea. I want to say they came out of a pack with a scrapbook album. And I think it was like a baby pack. So just some leftover paper I had from a while back. But when I saw it, I thought about Eeyore. And I'm also going to be using Cricut Craft Room because I need to somehow make a card that has a circle cut out of it so that I can have the window. And I'm also going to be using my Cricut Imagine because while I probably do have the paper to make him the different colors like he's supposed to be, I don't feel like looking for it. So I have a website that I refer to that has a lot of RGB codes for Disney characters. So I'm going to get his exact RGB codes from this website and flood fill it on my Cricut Imagine, and I'll show you how I do that later on. Okay, so have everything done. I'm going to get to Cricut Craft Room, make my card base, and then come back and show you everything that I have. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to show you how to change the RGB codes on your Cricut Imagine, and sorry if this is a little bit wobbly, but I have the correct code for Eeyore, and I've got it from a website online. I will post that in the in the information section. But basically, I have my Eeyore up here, and I need to, then I'm going to go over so I get to this thing right here. Click that. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to pick a custom color square, make sure I have it selected. And then right here, if you see where it says red, green, and blue, which stands for RGB, basically the red, the green, and the blue. Okay, let me just go back out because you can't see it good. Okay, So for Eeyore, I know I need his red level to be at 164. So I'm just going to press the down here till I get to 164. Okay, let me go back out a little bit. Okay, so till I get to 164. Uh-oh. Lightly type. The green level needs to be at 177. Okay, go all the way up to 177. And the blue level needs to be at 207. Okay, and then that's the color right there. So I hit apply. And then that should be my Eeyore color. Of course, like I said, I got this from a website that had all the Disney RGBs. So then I could just hit apply here. And oh, I need to make sure it's at 4, which is the relative size right here. Hit apply. And there I go. And then when I'm ready to do my next layer, just shift. And then, uh-oh, which one was it? It was this one here. So shift here. I do the same thing. I click it, hit the edit, and then for his face, I can put those codes in. Okay, I'll go on and finish this up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have everything cut. My card is actually 6 by 4.5 when folded. I welded a circle. Actually, I didn't weld it. I actually had it cut a circle out in the center. This circle is about 2.8 inches around, and I just kind of eyeballed it on Cricut Craft Room. And I tried to get a video of me messing with the Cricut Craft Room, but it didn't. The glare was horrible. So I'll show you some pictures of how I did it. And then I have my 2 mats with the same circles out of them. So they're going to sit on top of each other like this. And then I cut this really pretty floral wreath that actually came from that cartridge too. I just used a white and a purple cardstock. And that's going to go frame around the circle. And that's what I'm going to use my hot fix crystals in the center to put yellow dots in the center, as opposed to cutting out a bunch of little yellow circles to glue down. Okay, so I put these to the side. And then my Eeyore, here it is on my Cricut Imagine cart. Uh-oh, came out very big, but I think he's going to be the right size. I played around with it on Cricut Craft Room first, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like on the mat. I had to cut out, you probably can't see it, but a white and this tan color because of the white in his eyes. If I would have saw that ahead of time, I would have done on Cricut Craft Room and just hid the contours here, so that I could have just cut the white out here and then cut this part out in that tan color. So I'm going to assemble him, and then I'll be back to get to assembling. Okay, I have finished assembling my Eeyore. I think he came out really cute. I recommend, if you're going to cut anything intricate, whether it's something like this or even something like this, that you make sure you do it on slow. Make sure you decrease your speed on slow, and you just decrease your pressure a little bit, because sometimes if the pressure is too hard, it'll drag it and tear it. And also do like a multi-cut if you do a low pressure and a low speed. I ended up having to recut the main part of him because it had tore when I was pulling it off of the mat. And also I ended up using like a quickie glue pen for some of the intricate details. And then I used the Elmer's glue for the big pieces. So put him on the side. I decided I'm going to use a Thinking of You stamp. And I'm going to use Dusty Concord to stamp it and distress my edges. And I changed my mind on the Hot Fix crystals. I think it's going to be, because this is really big, it's going to be too many. So I decided to do a distress stickle on in the centers of all the flowers. Now for my full stitching, I'm just going to make little dashes using this white pen, and I want to make sure it's writing first. I'm just going to do little dashes going around the rectangle. Okay, my card is essentially done. All I have to do is stamp my sentiment, the thinking of you, and situate my Eeyore where he's behind the window here. I'm trying to be careful so I won't mess up. And when you're working on this, make sure your surface is clean, because I've been noticing that I'm getting a lot of lint on my plastic here. But so far, I think he's going to look really cute. Okay, so let me stamp my sentiment. I'm going to use my corner rounder to curve the edges of my sentiment, and then I'll pop them up with dimensionals on the front here. Okay, I'm going to use the thinking of you. So for my inside, in order to make sure I have him lined up correctly, I'm just going to kind of eyeball it here. And I have to be careful because my stickles are still wet right there. He's going to take up a good amount of the card on the inside here. Just want to make sure he's centered pretty good in here so it looks good on the inside and on the outside. Okay. I'm going to use my adhesive tabs again. I think that'll be the easiest way for me to do it. All right, here is card number 13, all finished up. My Eeyore card. Uh-oh, dropped it, sorry. Trying to make sure I don't touch the stickles. So, open it up, you could write your sentiment. I also probably could have made another mat inside for him to be on as opposed to just the white sheet. But I think it's cute. You got a little space just to sign it. Maybe like write something up here. But I think it came out really cute. Okay, well, I guess I am done for today. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know and put them in the comment box. I try to respond to all of them when I have an opportunity. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I love my new subscribers. And tomorrow will be the the beginning of the third week rather, that I've been doing a card a day in May. And I will have an announcement tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for pictures after the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good Monday. Bye.